just really proud of my team. What a battle it was, and just fighting tooth and nail out there to try and see if we could, finish the game on top. Played so hard, dug out of an early hole, and possession game there late in the fourth quarter, and just weren't able to get it done. It was I just honestly throughout the whole game, I just had a great sense of pride walking the sidelines, watching them compete at the highest level, and big picture, really proud of the season overall and the things that we were able to accomplish. Winning the ACC for the first time since 2013, getting to the Elite Eight for the first time since 2013. Just a lot of things that this group was able to do that our program hadn't done in a long time, and it takes a special group to do that. And that's the sadness that you feel after a loss is you won't have a chance to coach this group together again. And that's why March is, euphoric when you win and it's crushing when you lose. And but I told our group, just hold your heads high, man. Did they represent themselves well? Did they represent Duke well? Their families well? I think everyone that watched the game today that is affiliated with Duke is really proud of the team and the effort.
Okay, now we'll take questions for Ashlon and Reagan. Please raise your hand and we'll get a mic to you. We'll start at the front and then go here.
Martin Heinzman, Duke Chronicle. Reagan, 3 years ago, you're in the portal out of Georgia. What was it about Duke that spoke to you, and what brought you in here?
When I first came here on my visit, I really just loved the family and just the connection that this team had. And I knew coming from Georgia, I wanted to have another place, another family away from home, another home away from home. And I knew I found this. I know I found it here at Duke. And, just being able to play for Coach Kara and knowing all of the knowledge that she has and where she's been, I knew she would be able to prepare me, not even just a player on the court, but as a person.
We're going to go to the front, right?
Anna Snyder, USA Today Network. This could be for both you girls, but Coach spoke on it, first Elite Eight appearance since 2013, ACC tournament champions. What is it about this team that makes it so special? And I know this might be hard, but how will you guys remember this season?
I'd say we continue to grow. We're never satisfied with whatever the case may be. Like, we were happy about the Elite Eight, but we were not satisfied within it. Even though it's been a long time since Duke has been there, obviously we wanted more. But yeah, that's one thing about this group. Our determination and our dedication to just be the best, and our drive. That's one thing I really, really credit this group to. I can say that it's all genuine with us too. We want to continue to get better. We want to continue to get each other better, so we won't end up in a position like we are in now. Even though it's been a great season, like I said, we're not really satisfied with the Elite Eight, but we're happy to be here. We're blessed to be here, and yeah, we just got to continue to grow.
Back right.
Yeah, Mitch Northam, SB Nation. I believe that's the lowest South Carolina scored all year. Obviously, the game didn't end the way you wanted it to, but can either of you just speak to the defensive game plan and your defensive effort today?
Yeah, South Carolina's a tremendous team on both ends of the floor. Our main goal was to really just stop them in transition. They're a tremendous team, just getting out and running, and ultimately we did a little bit of that today, and we did the best we could on the defensive end, but we're happy for South Carolina.
Any more questions? Any questions from Zoom?
I apologize if I missed this. Walked in a little late. Kara, 2 games here, 2 slow starts.
Questions for players only, right?
I'm
now. Okay, ladies, you're dismissed.
Thank you.
So, Coach, the two slow starts, I know a lot of focus on the end of games, but when you put yourself in a hole early, put you in a different situation, do you have an explanation or thoughts on why it happened that way?
I just think at this stage in the tournament, the teams are really good. So sometimes you're going to be down. I think it's just a part of the 40 minutes. I didn't think it impacted us too much. We were up 4 going into the fourth. So the deficit in the first quarter wasn't an impact for us. You know, like I always say, the other guys are good too. The other guys are going to score too. The other guys are going to make plays too. You don't pitch shutouts. So I thought our team played really hard. I thought we defended at a high level, at a level well enough to advance. Our offense was not at a level high enough to advance, and certainly late it wasn't. And you know, that I think was a difference in the game.
Far left.
Yeah, Kara, the timeout with 29 seconds left. What did you tell the team? What were you looking for? And also, why was Toby not out on the floor for that possession?
Just a coach's decision. Went with the ball in Ashlon's hands. She'd been making plays for us in that fourth quarter out of the ball screen, and she tried to make a play and just missed it.
To the right.
Kara, yeah, that, you know, like I said to the players, I think it's the lowest point South Carolina scored this year. Obviously, the game did not finish in your way, but, you know, just, I guess, what can you say about how they executed the defensive game plan today, you guys?
Yeah, I thought they did a great job executing the game plan. I mean, you heard the players talk about they're electric in transition, and you've got to try and keep them out of it as much as you can. And it says on here they had 9 fast break points. I don't know how accurate this is, but I thought we did a good job of keeping them out of transition and get them in the half court. And then we really wanted to limit their second chance opportunities too. They have really athletic front court players, and they only got 5 second chance points. And we out-rebounded them by double digits. So a lot of the things that we asked our players to do, man, they delivered. They delivered in a big way. So like I said, I'm just proud of it. It wasn't enough, but as I told them, hold your head high, man. You competed. And they competed as hard as they could. And that's, as a coach, that's all you can ask when you go into a game like this, is that they're going to compete as hard as they can, and that's what they did.
Front right.
Hey there, Coach. Miles Wilkie with the Duke Chronicle. So out of halftime, the team kind of had a lot of momentum going into half, but it seemed like there was a new energy and life coming out of halftime. Can you kind of talk about what went into that?
Well, we just talked about executing better. I didn't feel like in the first half we executed our offense well. They did a great job of keeping us out of transition as well. I don't just want to credit our defense. We only had 5 fast break points, and so I knew it was going to be a half-court execution game. And I thought in that third quarter we ran our actions and we got great looks, and we finished them. Certainly having a 20-point quarter was good. And the quality of the looks we got, we were pleased with. Obviously, we would have loved to have made more of them. 5 for 17 from 3, 7 for 13 from the free throw line. I mean, you're just going to have to make a little bit more than that. Only shot 31% from the field. You're just going to have to make more than that the more it goes on in the tournament. So that has a tinge of disappointment. I think our offense is a lot better than we've played here in Birmingham. It obviously wasn't very good against North Carolina, and it wasn't good against South Carolina today. I think we're a better offensive team than we showed, but welcome to basketball. Some nights the ball doesn't go in with great looks from the players that you want taking those shots, and that's what happened to us tonight, in particular in the first half. We missed a lot of layups. We just kept missing them and missing them and missing them, and that's the way it goes sometimes, but they just hung in there. They didn't let it get them down, and they fought their way back into the game.
To the right.
Coach, you know, thinking about Ashlon, you know, she mostly comes off the bench her freshman year, and now, you know, you're giving her the ball, you know, right at the end of the game here. How proud of her are you in the way she's grown, you know, during her time at Duke these 3 years now?
Yeah, I'm really proud of Ashlon. She's played such a pivotal role in our program. You're right, she was the 10th player in the 10-player rotation her freshman year. And then last year, DeJesus gets hurt in the summer, and she's a wing, and we're like, hey, you got to play backup point guard. And she became the leader of our team as a sophomore. Just her knowledge of the game. She's so vocal. She communicates well, and she's just a great teammate and a great team player. We're so lucky to have her in our program, and looking forward to one more year with her and seeing how she can keep getting better. She's versatile. She can make plays for us, and that's why I put the ball in her hands late, because she's our best guard at making plays, and I trust her to do that.
In the back.
Kara, that the first time you guys played South Carolina this season down in Columbia, Toby didn't play all that well. But today, led you guys in scoring. It felt like she really stepped up and met the moment and has grown from that. Just your impressions of kind of how she played today and met the moment. Yeah,
I thought Toby played fearlessly, and we've seen that at different junctures of the season that she's been able to do that, and I thought she did a great job today, offensively and defensively, being aggressive, attacking, getting to the free throw line, blocking shots, competing. It's tough, to go against Fagan. You're a freshman and she's a senior and really strong. It's tough to go against Kits, who's an upperclassman and really strong. And I thought she fought. I thought our freshmen and sophomores, front court, I thought they really fought against the experienced South Carolina front court and did a good job. And so she battled. And yeah, I think this is just a small sample of what's to come for her. She's got great potential, obviously, and a player that we played through for a lot of the game.
To the front.
So, Coach, you kind of got a little twinkle in your eye when you were talking about one more year of Ash, and obviously they were talking about how long while more of Toby. But this whole team's young, pretty much. Like, can you just kind of talk about what this experience is going to mean to this mostly the same group heading into next year, and then still a lot of returners to the year after that?
Yeah, I think this journey started a year ago, with 8 of 11 freshmen and sophomores, and we were able to kind of get the right mix together and make a run to the Sweet 16 last year. And this year we have a little more experience, and we were able to get to the Elite 8. And, Reagan is the only player that's graduating on our roster. And so Vanessa has another year. Yeah, Vanessa has another year because she has a COVID year, and then she was injured last year. So Reagan is the only player on our roster out of eligibility. So we lose one player, and then coming back, we have some injured players that are going to be hugely impactful to our team next year. And then we've signed a great point guard out of Utah, Emily Skinner, that we're excited about as well. So we feel like we can continue this momentum. There's things we know we need to work on, but having the continuity of a group and having the shared hunger and desire to continue to grow hopefully helps us in the offseason.
Okay, thank you, Coach.
Thank you.